Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me start by quickly saying thank you to all my new and old subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the recent comments. So kind, so generous, and they're so encouraging and so inspiring to me. And they do make me want to create more and craft more and make more videos showing you the journals that I'm making. So thank you. I can't thank you enough. So this here, let me not talk too much, though I might have to cut this into two parts because this is a very, very large journal, the biggest I've ever made. And I don't want to rush too much. There will, of course, be a silent ASMR video for those who don't like too much talking and stuff like that. Just want to look at the journal stroke lapbook, and I'll have that up hopefully by tomorrow. But I'm cutting this into two because it takes too long to upload. The internet is so slow here. So this is a custom order for a lovely lady I've been corresponding with on Etsy. What I normally do is someone asks for a custom-made journal. I tell them, ask them what they like, etc., etc., and then I make it, and then I show it to them as I will in this flip through. If they like it, then I of course sell it to them. So that's how I normally work, and so this is what I'm doing right now. So I hope that she will like it, and let's start. So this is part of the journal, and the inside part was supposed to be inside the journal, but it got so thick and so chunky I couldn't, so I had to make another little journal for that. So this is lovely, again, kitenge material from Tanzania. That's where I come from, and it's the lovely green that I love and that goes with the theme of this journal. So I covered it up with that, and I made this closure here with this. It's not a wooden button, but it looks like wood. And yeah, so it opens up like that and like that. And so this part here was supposed to be in the journal, but it just, as I said, it got too thick, too chunky. So I had to make this cover for it. So we have this lovely green cardstock here. We have collaging here, mushrooms, wildflowers, and birds, etc. here. And this is actually a pocket here, a shallow pocket. And these are just scraps that I collaged here from whatever was left from the main journal. And this is coffee dyed paper. And this is some encyclopedia paper, a page from an encyclopedia. And this look that I have here is supposed to like represent the, you go into the woods and it's just rained. And have all the muddy paths and stuff like that, the soil looking this color. So that's what this is. And I achieved this look by discovered by my daughter by just saturating water with coffee, instant coffee. So you put more coffee than that you normally would, and then you just dip it in there, let it dry, and this is what you get. And it's completely dry. It doesn't come out. So it looks like the mud in the woods. It's talking about beavers, some coffee dyed paper. And this is from a book of about the Rocky Mountains. Lots of trees. And this customer likes trees. She likes nature. She loves botanicals and animals, etc. So I hope I was able to capture that in this in all these journals. And here are some birds from a bird book. And some coffee dyed paper here that flips out a bit. A bear, of course, that you find in the woods. And again, here is a bear, black bear. This is just part of an envelope. Some more tea. This is tea dyed paper. And this is just an envelope here. Coffee dyed, of course. And I've secured the envelope itself with some fabric here so that it doesn't tear away from the middle or from the other side. Again, this coffee dyed look here again. I really love it. This is a polar bear, but you don't find it in the woods, but it was on the page, so I couldn't do anything about that. And then you have more animals, paper, beautiful birds, an illustration of a beautiful bird. And this flips out, more coffee dyed paper. So this is just neutral in here. Nothing, some more the trees and the water. The other side of the beaver page, music paper. A very grungy look here in this area, and of course the pocket here, and that's the back, and this is just left blank for some creativity by the potential buyer. So, and that's wraps around like that, and again over this way. So that's that. Okay, and then on to the main journal itself. As I said, it's huge. I've never made such a... I have made a journal this size in this way, but not as thick as this with a 10 centimeter spine. And I'll talk a little bit about what we did here in the front. So this is a page from the animal book that we saw in here. If I can find one page from here, where is it? Yeah, this one here. So what I did was, it was this color, right? Too white to put here. So what I did was dipped it again in the coffee, and got this look because it was very dark. And then of course painted it over with PVA glue, diluted in a little bit of water. So it's sealed. It's sealed here. It actually looks like wood that's been varnished. So I really love this. This came out really well. And then you can see this, it's like a sign here that says "Into the Woods." And this again is made with just paper, even though it looks like wood, old wood that's been painted on, that you find in the, on those trails when you're going to do some hiking in the woods. So that's here. Put that here with these two, they look like nails. And I've put book corners up here and one down here. And of course stitched on all these leaves or vines. I'm not sure what you call them, but as you can see, I stitched them here. And then this is a fabric. So instead of painting, I used fabric. So, and let me show you properly instead of just talking about it. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. Right. And then I have, let me show you the spine if I can. Again, I also love doing this all the time, which is making these soft spines and putting the crocheted lace on them here. And this style is inspired by Amity Bloom's Artist in Bloom course that I took. As I said before, I learned a lot from that course, and I've adapted a few things, and it really works well for me. And this is the back. We just have a huge pocket here, and I've also just made some large journaling cards and put them in here, the back. So you've got a pocket at the back. And then this is the side of the pages. So we have the charms and the glass beads Then we made this sign again that says adventure. And this frame that is removable. It's a mushroom. And some more glass beads and a leaf. And all the tabs and all that I'll show you better when we flip through the pages. And then this is what it looks like from the top. And at the bottom we have the some more beads. And of course these can be cut, they don't have to be this long. I just kept them to give some options to the customer. So then this I found at a flea market here where I live. It's absolutely beautiful. It's see-through, it's brown. It reminds me of like amber or something, you know. It's really heavy. I love it so much. So I had to put it here because the color goes with the journal. And we have some more beads as well. We've got a button. We have these glass beads. We've got this one here that's completely clear like water. So I included that there for that reason. And this dark one as well. Grass, leaves. So that's that. And then we open it up here. So this is what the first page looks like. As usual, I've put a pouch here, and these are just journaling cards that are backed onto ivory colored card. And yeah, you just have these large pockets in here that can store a lot of paper, photos, etc. And this is just a love letter that I found on Etsy, a digital, of course, not the original. And I just put it in here. And I did a lot of stitching. I think I used 2.5 bobbins for this journal. And this is inspired by this part, or this pouch is inspired by Nik The Booksmith. She made a lovely, lovely laptop that inspired me to make these ones that I do these days. So that's that. And this is leftover fabric that I just stitched together and made one piece, and I put it on top here. And so that opens up like this. And we have some journaling cards here. These are from Artie Mays. I used digitals from several artists, and I hope I remember them all. This is, I stitched some gold leaves here. And this is also just a see-through pocket here. And I made this butterfly, punched out I think 3, and made this kind of thick, distressed it and stamped it here in the middle with a butterfly stamp. So it looks kind of better this way. So I stuck it onto here. This is a journaling card from an Edith Holden page. Did some stamping here and here. It goes back here. And then we have, again, I stitched some of these leaves here again. And because the customer likes animals, I included this, I think this is a rabbit. And this one in the front is a hare. I remember in a previous journal I called it a rabbit, and it was actually a hare. I was like, oh, Clara. But anyway, so this, I think this is a rabbit. The ears are shorter. Journaling card. And I also have this one here with a very cute, the babies right there, very, very cute. So I thought I should add that with the mom. And I collaged behind this see-through with this window pocket. So those stay in here. The rabbit's face is cut off a bit, unfortunately. But when you take it out, you can see clearly. So that's that page. Then we open it up this way. And I have made a space for photographs. So we have, I'll move a bit that way. So we have this space here. You can either journal on here about what is on this side, the photos on this side, or I don't know. I just left it blank. So we have hare again, we have an owl, deer, fox, a deer again, or an elk, I'm not sure, cute rabbit. And these digitals are from Victoria Designs. Owl, there was moose before. So these are all blank here. And so what I had in mind was a place to stick photos. And we have this, what's the woodlands without fairies? With this cute little boy here in green inside this pocket. Close that. And just like this and like that. Then we go on this side here. So we have a deep pocket here with some journaling cards. And then we have another journaling card in this pocket here. That's on this way. And then open it up again. We have a pin here that I just put some fabric on. And these are just some pages from a nature book, botanical book. There's writing space here with lines. And that back. And then here again some writing space. This opens up. And these are Polaroids, not real, of course, digital from Junie. Willowbound journals, yes, that's the name. Willowbound journals, they look so beautiful when she was flipping through them, and I thought I'd add them here. The customer also likes purple, so I just put some purples here and there, and these are really beautiful. They look so real, so I thought they look nice if I put them in this pocket. Sunflowers, and this one goes here, and this is just an enormous pocket here, and it comes up. It's one of these ones that, I hope I can show this properly, that opens up, so you can store quite a bit in here as well. Documents, etc. Things you haven't decided on where to place in the journal, you can put them in here. And this journal has, in the main part, the middle part, about 220 pages, back to front. So again, we close this, we close this here. This is the photograph part, the pockets, and then we have this part here, and we close it like this. Then, though it's better when you're using the journal and you're going journaling here, it's better to open this, otherwise it's a bit bumpy. I did some stitching here on the side, and then these are from the original, because I've used the book boards from this book. I took it apart and created this book, and so I used the original, some of the original pages and images, and this is an absolutely beautiful image, and this says birds in German. And again, music paper, coffee dyed, and then there's this lovely charm here. It's a bird flying, and I made this tab. Might be able to make this through 19 minutes. Oh gosh. And this is just pocket here. This is all book page coffee dyed paper. So I didn't do much in here. This is supposed to be a writing space, just, you know, for writing. Though I did add a few tags, etc. in here to be used as the person pleases. And I've got these pages from a beautiful old plant book, and this is old music paper from an old music book, coffee dyed pages, and then this again, a splash of purple here. If you can see this, it's a book page in this pocket here. And I made these 3 envelopes from some book pages. So they're empty and they can be used inside the journal or elsewhere. So those stay in here. And some more of the other side, the music paper. Beautiful, beautiful images from the book. This is Victoria Designs, and this, I'm sure everyone knows, this is antique papery. Beautiful page, I love it so much. And the old book page, and again some kitenge here. And I have to clean this up because there's a lot of pieces of fabric and stuff. And of course the book pages with the birds and stuff, and very, very nice. And this is also a fantastic image of this. I'd say it's an eagle, I guess. It's beautiful. Music paper, and the tag that we made. That's my daughter, she makes these. They look like wood. It's really, really amazing. Some lace. Again, book page together here. Some more from the garden book. Let me check the time. Yeah, I think I'll end this one here and I'll be back in part 2.